you're a firecracker. You're a firecracker, and you also know the depths of the ocean. You can go ahead and ask if this reading is going to be for you. Ask your guides. I'm just going to set the intention to bring through information for the highest good of all that's watching. Thank you. With that being said, I keep hearing this message of water and fire. And I think that a lot of people in this collective, there's two things that I'm feeling for the people that are watching this video. They're both fiery. They're firecrackers. And I'm seeing that for some people, they're kind of maybe a little bit more shy when people first meet them, or they're kind of a little bit more reserved. And there's another side was a bit more outgoing. It's more just like this from the beginning. But you both have this lying underneath the surface. And something that I was picking up earlier when I was channeling this message was that you guys maybe do something that looks different than how you present yourself. Like maybe the people who are maybe more shy or reserved, you're an actor, or you are like an extreme dancer or a contortionist or something, where it's just like, whoa, I did not expect that from you. And people think that that's really funny. And that's really funny. And the other part of you, like you guys might kind of be more outgoing and be super fiery, but then some of you kind of, it's like the opposite, where you might do something that's really relaxing, like you are a yoga teacher or you do pottery or something. And I think that it's very prevalent with the people who are watching this collective, whether side you're on or maybe you're a mix of both, that it's very prevalent to people when they look at you and they get to know you a little bit. They that there's two really distinct sides to you. It also has to do with your emotions as well. Like you can easily get fired up and you can so easily go to the depths as well. And I think you're learning really how to balance that and how to integrate that into your life in a way that's really beneficial. This was something that was coming through as well, is that some of you don't need to, like you're learning how to not get mad at everything. And you're learning that some people just aren't going to have the same opinions as you, and that doesn't mean that you have to change your opinion, because your opinion is just as valid and it's just as enough. And you can continue to feel good about that opinion even if someone you come across doesn't have that. And you don't have to just project and get angry onto them. You can kind of realize that they're just coming at life in a different way, and that you can still have some sort of grace for them. Yeah, and this is something else that I was channeling earlier as well, is that you guys you're very connected to something, whether that's source, energy, God, universe, whatever it is. Like you're connected to something, and you know that it leads you places and you know how to follow it. And I think maybe in the past you didn't always know how to follow it, and it would lead you down paths that weren't so good for you, but now you're really, really honing in on how to really, really follow it. Let me just say, like, the guides are proud, the universe is proud. Like, I feel the proudness right now. And you've always been able to lead yourself down these different paths. That's that water, intuitive energy. And you might not always know where you're going, but you use your fire to like ignite the light even when you're walking through the darkness. And you're learning how to really balance that fire out. And anyway, so you're like walking down these paths, and as soon as the path doesn't serve you, you're like turning on the fire. You're like, no. And you're burning it all to the ground, and then you're walking back the other direction. You're like, I will find another path and I will be led down another way. Okay, what else is coming? That's so funny. That's like powerful. I feel like you guys might be really tapped into your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra. I feel like you guys might be doing something creative. It's like out of the box. People don't expect it. I feel like people don't expect whatever it is you do. And I think that for some of you, you're very tapped into your solar plexus, maybe a little bit too much. Like maybe you can let go of it a little bit because you know that you're always going to be protected. You're always going to have what you need. And I think that there's also some of you who know how to turn it on. You know how to tap into it. And you know what? You're actually being asked to tap into it more. 444. Some of you are being asked to tap into your confidence more, are being asked to tap into that like fire more in the way you interact with others. That kind of goes back to those two collectives I was talking about earlier. Maybe if you guys are a little bit more reserved or whatever, like how to actually stand up for yourself more and put in boundaries, because you know how to do that with your craft. Like this is like the thing, the energy I'm channeling right now is like, you know how to do that when someone gives you a microphone, like when someone gives you this, like someone gives you like a ball, like your sport, whatever it is, like you know how to channel it. But they're asking you, how do you do that in your life? Okay. And then for the other collective, it's maybe like, how do you not do that so much? Yeah, so I think that's the message is wanting to come through right now. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much. Bye bye.